You are now tuned into Check This Out News. We connect the streets. Keep your intimate online activity private with these resources. In the digital age, we depend more and more on electronic communication. Technology is changing everything about our sex lives, but there is nothing cold about it. Sex is, at its core, about human connection, and we now live in the most connected age in history. Sexuality is as personal and subjective as anything about us. And so there are dating sites and apps for finding a religious match, chatting with a stranger, sharing an experience, and cuddling. Today, hackers pose a security threat and can be less discriminating about whom they target and to whom they distribute stolen data. In 2014, hackers stole and leaked almost 500 explicit photos from celebrity iCloud accounts.
Damn, son.
The same year, thousands of Snapchat pictures and videos were also leaked when hackers broke into website Snap Saved. With such incidents in mind, here are a few resources you can use to better protect yourself. Check This Out would like to provide you with some resources that can be used to keep your personal conversations and information safe.
1.
Signal. Signal is known as the gold standard of instant messaging. It allows users to send text messages, images, and to make voice and video calls while storing as little data as possible in its server. End-to-end encryption ensures that only the sender and recipient can read messages. Only the communicating parties possess the cryptographic keys needed to decrypt a conversation. This is how iMessage works too, although by default it backs up to iCloud. In contrast to BlackBerry Messenger, Kik, and Telegram, where keys remain in the possession of the provider, Facebook Messenger also offers end-to-end encryption, but it's not the default mode of communication. SMS messages are another story entirely. Suffice to say, they're less than ideal for confidential communication. Signal's encryption is so good that WhatsApp also began using it as of 2016. But Signal collects less information about its users and doesn't save photos to their camera roll by default. As for video chats, Signal is also a better bet than Microsoft Skype, which has claimed to offer end-to-end encryption, but has been caught allowing the NSA to monitor and store conversations.
2.
Privates. Think of privates as Snapchat on security steroids. It even looks a lot like Snapchat, at least on the surface, but it has extra features to ensure your images aren't stored or passed on. When you send a snap over Snapchat, it's stored on Snapchat servers until the recipient views it, up to a maximum of 30 days. Snapchat's relationship with privacy has been troubled. In 2014, it settled charges with the Federal Trade Commission after it was revealed third-party apps could save snaps, and videos on Android phones weren't being deleted. Since then, Snapchat has cleaned up its act, although they do sometimes hand over account information and unopened snaps to law enforcement officials. Privates, on the other hand, uses end-to-end encryption, so not even they can see your, privates. The app also offers additional protection against screenshots. A sender can require a recipient to tap 2 buttons on a screen to see an image or hold their phone completely still and or up to their face. Users can even erase unread messages. If you've ever sent a message and regretted it, Privates has your back.
3.
Discreet. Another great option for sharing photos and videos is Discreet. Calling itself the safest way to record your intimate moments as a couple, Discreet encrypts your personal recordings and provides novel solutions to problems that have become all too common. A prime example is sharing without consent. A 2015 study by the Kinsey Institute at Indiana University found that almost a quarter of people share a partner's sex with 3 or more friends.
Man, that's messed up.
To prevent this, Discreet requires both partners to enter their passcode to access recordings and features screenshot detection that locks the offender out of the account for 10 minutes. These security features are also aimed at addressing the problem of revenge porn. Today, there are thousands of websites dedicated to images and videos uploaded online without consent. With Discreet, if something goes wrong in a relationship, an ex can't access recordings without permission. A user can choose to wipe the recordings from both their own devices and the other person's at any time.
4.
Proton Mail. For intimate communication over email, there's Proton Mail. Proton Mail is an end-to-end encryption webmail service that actually looks a lot like Gmail. But as with the superficial similarities of privates to Snapchat, appearances can be deceiving. Gmail encrypts all emails stored in Google's systems, but retains the decryption keys. Their automated systems scan your emails for advertisers and even understand them enough to suggest replies. In contrast, Proton Mail boasts zero-access encryption, meaning it can't read your emails, nor can hackers, internet service providers, or state-sponsored snoops. Moreover, since its servers are in Switzerland, they're protected by Swiss privacy laws, whereas part of the PRISM program, Google passes on an untold number of communications to the NSA. The takeaway: there are many security risks for smartphone users today, and these risks will continue to grow along with the device's popularity. Protect your phone, your data, and yourself by implementing just a few simple measures provided by Tech This Out News. Good luck and stay safe. This is Osei the Dark Secret, reporting live for Tech This Out News. We connect the streets.